Man, the butter stun lasts so long.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
You get like an extra like 2 or 3 hits in.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Can you use is it possible to get the corn and some of these later guys on a replay through on earlier levels?
Yeah, because it'll select. Well,
okay.
Well, it'll get actually what'll happen is it'll give you the all of the plants that you've unlocked when you do it again.
Okay.
So you could use corn throughout the entire game later.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. This game has a lot of, weirdly enough, it has a lot of replayability despite how simple it is.
Yeah.
Which I think is why it's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite things is stun locking things.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Although I will say, I like stun locking non-player characters. I don't like when I'm playing a game where it's player versus player and people have the ability to stun lock you.
Yeah.
I don't like being stun locked in games. I think it's actually one of the least fun things that you can do in a game.
Interesting. As a League of Legends player, I have to say you would hate League of Legends.
Yes, I would.
It's like...
I remember when Overwatch first came out, that was like one of the big things that I could not stand was getting stun locked by certain characters. Like certain characters were designed around stun locking you, and I was like so incredibly frustrated by it.
Yeah.
I just don't like not being able to move in a game where the fun part of it is moving around. You know?
Yeah.
No, it does make a lot of sense.
The characters that I play, some of them are like based around stun locking, so
yeah, that's but to be fair, I mean, if I was playing a game where stun locking was like a big part of it, that I would just do it, because in my mind I'm like, all right, I hate this being done to me, and it makes me a worse player because I'm tilted. So I'm just gonna do it.
I'm gonna become the villain. Nice. Yeah, there's this one champion I play named Sejuani. It's a lady who rides this big Arctic hog. And her ult, she throws out this like ice ball that like it explodes on someone and it freezes them, stun locks them, and slows people around them. And I think it can freeze multiple. I can't remember. I haven't fucking played Sejuani in a long time, but yeah, it's fucking awesome. I love it.
Do you still play League of Legends at all?
I do, yeah.
Oh.
But I'm only playing like champions that make me uncomfortable because I'm trying to make myself a better player. So I'm playing like a lot of high skill.
You should stop playing
damage. What? I love it.
You should play a better game.
What? I've tried to play other games. I don't like them as much. I love League of Legends.
I think you just like it because you're good at it. That's how I feel about Team Fortress 2. It's very hard for me to get into new games because I have to start over, and that's very annoying. So maybe you have that roadblock. I think once you get old enough, it's hard to start a new game.
Well, like I play WoW, but like I like League still.
WoW I feel like it's actually deceptively easy to get into. I was very surprised at how easy that game is to get into.
I love League. I think League is great.
Well,
I don't relate at all. I don't really like MOBAs.
I love MOBAs.
Yeah.
I love all. Yeah. I just like the game
format.
type.
Yeah, it is cool.
It's by far my favorite game type. I don't like FPSs at all.
I will say MOBAs, yeah. When it comes to competitive games, like those are my favorite games to be competitive in, and I'm not a competitive person.
Yeah, I love being competitive in League.
Yeah.
I don't know. I played. It's not like I didn't play a lot of PUBG or like a lot of like like I played those games, but I don't love it like I love League. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just who I am.
Is this who I be?
It's who I am.
This is who I can't
I like Pokemon.
I can't help who I am. Yeah, Pokemon's fun. I used to play Pokemon relatively competitively. Like I would queue up online and battle people.
But there's not really any other games like because I'm not really an FPS like I played some Overwatch and I tried to get into that. I didn't really like it that much.
Yeah, Overwatch is not really
It was just a worse league to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's very. I think what bothered me about Overwatch was that how MOBA-like it is.
Yeah, so I was just like, I'd just rather play League.
Yeah, exactly. So you might as well just play the game that you already like.
I mean, I played some Hearthstone for a bit, but I didn't really like. I mean, it was okay.
Yeah, same. I played Hearthstone
Like, what game would you suggest that I play if not League?
Oh, I don't know. I only know. I only know that you like League. What are some other games you like?
Pokemon.
Well, I was gonna say.
Wow.
There is a Pokemon MOBA that came out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Pokemon fucker. What is this guy doing?
Well, I was also gonna say there's. I was actually wanting to try it, and I think they announced a number 2. Is a game called Smite.
I hate Smite.
Oh, you don't like that?
Yeah, I don't.
It.
Yeah, I played
it. Not a MOBA?
It is.
Yeah, it is, but I don't like the
third person perspective. Yeah.
It's just the perspective really throws me off.
The top down is very fun and unique.
Yeah, but Smite's okay. I mean, it's a cool.
I wonder
game,
if do you think you'd enjoy playing like Inscription? Like, I'm just trying to think of like single player games.
No, I would hate playing.
You would hate that. Okay.
Do you like multiplayer games?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I like team games.
Mm-hmm.
The team part is like pretty important to me, I would say.
What is an aspect about a game that you like? Let's not even talk about what games specifically you like. What do you like about video games?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
Well, let's think. Do you like the challenge, or do you like the?
I like challenge. Like, that's the fun part about League, is like learning to be better than other players, and like the learning curve and like item buying and stuff is cool, and just like skill, like having high skill cap champions that you can play and be proficient at.
Man, it's interesting. I think my answer for like why you like playing Dota is like.
You mean League?
Well, I mean, I don't play League. I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
sorry for you.
Yeah, in terms of what I am familiar with.
Right.
Is like. I just like getting fucking kill streaks, and fucking I love the announcer saying triple kill, mega kill.
Oh, that's interesting.
Bloodbath. And
also like
certain builds, like that's what I like about that game is like you can choose you can get creative with what builds you want to do, which you can't really do in something like, I don't know, Counter-Strike.
I was also going to say I love the meta. Like I love the macro play of League, like cause I jungle, so just understanding like what every player is doing, what like their champion does, how it affects the game, how I should like where I should be on the map at any given time. Like I really like that stuff. I like watching competitive League too.
I know you said you didn't like first person shooters, but it sounds like you'd like Team Fortress 2.
Well, I mean, if I were to play an FPS, it would be probably TF2.
Yeah. Because that game has like high skill ceiling. It has like metas. It has like loadouts where you can like kind of like edit your play style around like the weapons that you choose to use and stuff like that. It sounds like kind of what you're describing.
When I watch Ian play TF2 with you on stream, it was like the most like into an FPS I've ever been.
Yeah.
So I think out of all like the games, though, like, I mean, the reason why I like League and I play League is truly because I just like that type of game.
MOBA.
Yeah, I like MOBAs. I mean, I've played other games. I don't know. I like watching Baldur's Gate. I played a little bit of man, why is my brain Elder Scrolls.
A little bit of Monica.
Skyrim. I was into that.
Skyrim is awesome, but that's a single player game.
Yeah.
Single player games are a much different experience from like single player games are like the ultimate relaxation
I'm
kind of
kind of allergic to single player games, though. I have very little interest in playing them.
I generally do too. I think that I think if I had to describe what I like about video games, it would be very similar to what you said, which is like the challenge and it being like a kind of a project, a little like kind of thing where you're just like, oh, I need to learn how to get better at this game, and figure out everything about it.
I kind of explained this to Ian. I started playing League when I was forced to retire from lacrosse, and I couldn't play team sports anymore.
Right,
I'd actually never really been on the computer before that for very long. Like, I played Neopets and stuff. So for me, League of Legends, it's a sport to me. Like, my brain sees it the same way.
Right.
So I see League in the same way that, like if somebody says, what's your favorite sport? I say lacrosse. Like, for me, League is that.
Yeah.
So
Do you still watch lacrosse like on television?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, less
cool.
now, but yeah, I'll watch it. I still watch League too.
I've been. I mentioned this earlier, but I've been trying to get into watching sports again because I used to watch basketball all the time, and I think I just kind of miss the having something other than YouTube.
Yeah, to care about.
To care about, like,
Yeah.
because I just kind of like have been evaluating, like, what do I do with my free time?
Yeah, I know. We're doing that too right now.
And I'm like, well, just kind of like been watching YouTube.
That's what we've been doing.
And I'm like, well, I need to find something else, but something that can replace YouTube, like what YouTube offers for me, which
Yeah.
is just kind of background noise.
yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I should just start watching basketball.
Right.
again.
Yeah. That's valid.
And it's been nice. I've been actually really enjoying it. And
that's good.
I'm like rediscovering, like teams that I liked and stuff like that. I used to be a big fan of the Kings.
Are you going to do
Second
March
Kings.
Madness?
What is that?
What?
What is March Madness?
Really? Do you know what March Madness is?
I thought it was just when the games were being played. I didn't think it was a thing
It's
that
like
you
a-
participated
How do I
in.
do? Yeah, that's what I kind of assumed too.
It's like a bracket tournament thing that you can do, so you can fill in like who
fantasy?
you.
Oh, is it
yeah.
fantasy?
And you can fill
Oh.
in like who's gonna win and like who's.
Oh
gonna...
yeah, you know what? I've always really been interested in fantasy sports. I
Yeah.
just never understood how it worked.
March Madness is like a lot of my family did that every year.
You know what, Dane? I think I agree with the. I think I've also always been vaguely interested in fantasy
You
sports.
should do
stuff.
fantasy sports with my brother.
Yeah.
Because he's like addicted to fantasy sport. That's like his thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
He loves it. He could set up a thing
Seems
for both of
cool.
you.
So
That would be
wait,
fun.
is the premise that you like before the season starts?
You do a draft.
You make your own team,
make
I think, right?
Yeah,
you do a
essentially a
draft.
fake team.
Yeah.
And like it's how well those players do
Yes.
individually on their own games.
So you're a GM making a fake
Okay,
team.
so I guess I did understand how it worked.
Yeah.
I thought that was way too simple to be real, but
No.
that makes sense.
But my brother is in love with like
Right.
doing that properly and stat tracking.
So
and
it's
shit.
not ideal in that like the part where it, like the area where it falls apart is that how these players like would interact together if they were on an actual team is irrelevant. So it's just all individual and their combined like scores for the season.
stats.
How many passes
Different
they
stats.
do, how many whatever.
Yeah,
kind
and
of
different
thing is
things
relevant.
mean different things. But
Right.
there's also like you can only pull so many from different categories, and
Okay.
they're- like my
It's a little bit of a rule book to figure it out.
yeah, my brother sets it up like really.
Interesting.
Yeah, they would love to have you guys. My brother would be super happy about that. He does it for NFL, he does it for NHL, and he probably does it for the NBA. But you know, he's like a huge stats
yeah,
guy.
no, I get that. I
So,
get that.
Yeah, that'd be
Cool. I'm not opposed to it. I think it could be fun.
It's neat when you do it in person because you can like meet up at a bar and like do a draft, but that's obviously not.
And whoever loses the most in fantasy football, they have to stand naked and hold a sign that says
This is oopsie.
I'm stupid.
I also realized today, due to an interaction that I had, that being associated or being interested in sports is it's like a fast track to like being accepted as a normal person.
Yes,
Because
true.
because
Yeah.
I was in my I was like leaving my apartment. Oh, this little fucker! Fuck you, little baby. I was just like leaving my apartment today, and I had this Kings hat on. I just got this Kings hat because I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm back into the Kings. I like the Kings now. And I was literally walking out of my apartment, and my neighbor like saw my hat and was like, "Oh, Kings fan, how'd they do yesterday?" And here's the thing: nobody in my apartment ever fucking speaks to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
But immediately they were just like, connection, normal person alert. I
Yeah.
can talk to this. I'm immediately comfortable with them.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, just having a sports hat on or sports memorabilia.
Yeah.
It signals to people it's like you have interests.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And it's a normal interest to have as well.
I have to say that when I was heavily involved in the sports world, I had a very healthy community around me and healthy connections with people. That's true.
Yeah, whatever. Just fucking wear a Minecraft creeper shirt or something like that. Like, why do you have to wear a fucking basketball hat?
Well, every 10-year-old is gonna walk up to you and ask you if it's Minecraft on your phone.
Right, that's prejudice.
You're right. No, the thing is, people who like Minecraft aren't walking around outside. I'm just saying, like, it's a
No, that's true. That's true.
I'd say it's a fast track to making friends with normies.
With Norm Macdonald?
Norm Macdonald. No, it's like.
Yeah, no, that does make.
I'm not saying like it's a fast
valid.
track to making friends in general, but if you want to be accepted into like your local community, regardless of what your interests are, sports are like the most obvious thing. It seems.
I noticed that with wearing the Seattle Seahawks face mask. I got a couple of comments when I was wearing that, and I was like, okay, shit. Uh-oh. There's butt on that guy's head.
Yeah, good. I don't want him to throw this baby.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Watermelon.
All right.
This is what Ian looks like from behind right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, the one on the left?
Yeah. Wait, our left, right?
Melon Polt.
Yeah.
This one.
What do you mean our left?
Well, I just always get confused because sometimes I'm like,
She
do they
doesn't
mean
understand
their
left
or
and right. Don't even.
Oh,
give it
no.
some
You're one of them.
Dane.
You're one of them.
Yeah. Overthinks it every time.
I've seen some TikToks where they're just like, they proudly be like, I have to do this. And I'm like,
I have to because I write with my left, and my kindergarten teacher always said, the right is the right that you is the hand that you write with, and the right is not the hand that I write with.
how long ago was kindergarten?
But it gets ingrained.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's a type of galaxy brain.
Whatever.
What?
It's
Look
a
at this.
type of galaxy brain. Melon Polt.
Yeah, what do you think of check the melons on this chick?
I like it.
Pass, but I think it's because I'm getting hangry.
Yeah.
So
300 suns.
Yeah, but
Who's
it
got
does
time for
AoE
that?
damage.
It does,
It
yeah.
does awesome AoE damage.
AoE.
Are we gonna eat something big?
Yes. Yes. We're gonna eat
But is it
something-
gonna be big? How big it gonna be?
Like this big?
Just eat slowly, okay? Chew your food.
That's for you. You're the one who doesn't chew your food.
True.
And then you
Wait, really?
Yeah, sometimes.
You how
Like
doesn't
Bevo.
doesn't it make your poop hard?
No, I wish it did. I don't know. My body does amazing things.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Amazing is
My
one way to
body
put
does
it.
amazing things.
I have a body that turns food into poop.
You have a body that just won't quit, I've noticed.
Oh,
That's so nice.
thank you, Dane.
It's just something I've inspected about you.
Something I've
Inspected.
observed.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
I've conducted an investigation and came to this conclusion.